Hello again and welcome to your number one sports program when a Sierra Network Discoveries in Sports with me Scyll Akempta-Kargbo. Viewers, today inside the program we will get the PRO of the Bow Rangers Football Club. We will talk to we waiting they happen inside the club and also waiting they hope for achieve inside this ongoing Sierra Leone Premier League, and also go get Coach Harold when himself go explain to we waiting they happen inside the athletics world. Hello, welcome to Sierra Network Discovery in Sports.
Yeah, good evening and good evening to listeners.
You go please tell family that's now.
Well, I'm Salone, the media and marketing officer at Bow Rangers Football Club.
So you be the media and marketing officer of Bow Rangers Football Club. I want to tell family what they watch you right now. Wait till they happen inside the football club.
Well, a lot and lots they happen inside the football club because since we take over the regime of Bow Rangers, I think we want to raise Bow Rangers to an international standard. Then I think say everybody they see what they do because it's visible. We don't get a club structured because you not just need for run a football club like that. You get for run with a structure because structured get football club. Now we don't get a clubhouse. We try for get a training feed on we own. We don't come with lots and lots of players and we don't change the face of Bow Rangers like before. So now you find out say the team they grow if the team come for can play they see even get takings don't increase. Before for my Bow Rangers raise 2 million leons na gate now be problem. But now if the Bow Rangers make 15 million a gate that the game not full up, that go tell you say people don't like the game and people don't trust the management and the team of Bow Rangers.
So wait till we can do the money that one I can get out of the gate tickets.
Well, we get plenty for do it and players and they on salary, medical day, feeding day. All them players there way they see from the background. Definitely we host them in one house. So you find out say but in the way we they do with some money then they.
Now do you can out to the football proper the Premier League. We know say una dey unwell, una dey get victories them. So waiting at the plan for the next games then.
Well, actually we get a 5 years plan. The first one we intervene through the management and when we chairman when Babadi Kamara now before win the Premier League even if not 3 times back to back. The first one it happened then deprive we they say then deprive we the league not continue they not give we the trophy. This one they try for stop we but God being the intervention they hold on the league then later they say we resume. We don't resume it, they find out say we dey on top of the situation, always allows on overtake we by goals difference, then definitely tomorrow we will go on top of the table again with points difference.
So definitely tomorrow I can forget to win against Mighty Blackpool.
Yeah, now that we come for can collect the 3 points and go home. We know so people under they expect much from we and we know say we go deliver by God being our helper.
So what will be last word to family where they watch you right now and let them believe in Bow Rangers Football Club?
Well, let them believe say now the team then they see at the background a lot and lots of investments don't go into football and let them believe in the management of football and let them believe say Bow Rangers not come just for can work in a Freetown. We come for can play and collect with 3 points. So any side way then they support Bow Rangers can tomorrow at the stadium and can give you support because now your support go make the boys them play. And now we tell people them say people na Bow and the one that we not even sabi Bow because of the love of the game they support Bow Rangers. Let them come tomorrow and continue for support Bow Rangers.
Plenty thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hello, welcome to Sierra Network Discoveries in Sports.
Good evening.
Yep. You go please tell family that now you.
Well, I'm an employee staff of the National Sports Authority and the technical director for Salone Athletics Association.
Well, what's the happen inside the Athletic Association presently?
Well, presently the athletes and the gear towards the boxing the sport, the traditional boxing the sport, and if you come here so in the morning, you go see different clubs and the train, but we get a very big constraint. Field implements them. That is javelin, discus, shot put. Shot put, we just get 1 shot put for senior men. We get 1 shot put for women, and then we get 1 javelin for women. Evening. This is a male javelin. We have just 1. And it has served us for over 12 plus years. And last year during training, the thing got broken. So we have no more male javelin. This is the only female javelin we have presently. And as you can see, we've been working on it all this while. The grip is no longer proper. We have to improvise. And this is another male javelin that got broken. So our problem is equipment for the field. We have just one female discus that is right on top of the table over there. I was training some athletes today. We have just one shot put somewhere around, right? For men, we have one shot for female. And most times I've refused to allow schools to train with it because that is the only competition equipment we have. Our main problem is equipment. Like the starting gun, we do not have a starting gun. We do not have a photo finish. And today, right across the world, if you do not have electronics timing, you are just wasting your time. And it is like nobody is coming to our aid. Even though I'm working for the government, but there are so much things that the government have placed priority on. Education is one. So it is very difficult for us, especially for us to get a qualifying time. And field events, it is completely zero, the equipment. The equipment came when the Chinese first built the stadium, and this stadium is over 40 years. So these equipments have been here for over 40 years. Then implements that so don't they from when the Chinese innovate this stadium, when they become beer, when they become with the implements in there. We don't manage over the years. Now they don't wear out. And one thing about metal, every day we send them for them, it depreciates. So now we not get javelin any longer. We not get discus any longer, right? And we're not able for compete in the areas and because the implement not there. When we go then regional games, them we do well with the track, but the field we not get the implement. So most times I can prefer not to go with field athletes them, but we deprive them. We really did deprive them. That's we not go shy away from it.
So now the question I want to ask you, you already don't answer, but make I bring you back. When we don't get the National Sports Authority, also the government, when we don't get the attention towards this development when they face so this kind of crisis.
Yes, the National Sports Authority know because I've been on tell them, and then serve the fan people and we go help. So myself, the big Papa government, we know say so many priorities and day, but let me just give sport just this, let them able for get the implements and day. If we get the implements and day, we begin get people and for can't train, we reduce the nuisance in this country. Because when the begin not get nothing for do, that means they get himself involved in a lot of rubbish. But when he gets something after training, he go don't tire, he go na ose. But if during he not get nothing for do, the idle man mind is the devil's workshop. So that we for know as a nation. Anybody will help the Pekin and Sierra Leone. It don't help the government. It don't help Mama Sierra Leone. We always can the Allah Mama Sierra Leone, Mama Sierra Leone. Now we for proof say we want to make Mama Sierra Leone stop for cry. Because when we get things and for them, youth them, then get the mind engaged and get something where they engage their mind. All these nuisance and where then they commit and it all go cut down.
So concerning the track, they're well equipped. The track events, they're well equipped. Where you say now only the field una get issue with.
Not only the field though, the track self we get issue. Before, behind timing been day, But because of the fastness of the races, and now we get what we call electronics timing. Now they're not allow hand timing again at any competition. So most times we're not able to know the correct time for the athletes then. Because when you do use hand time, it's not correct. So we also the big people, and then as Sierra Leone we go able for do am. We get people and we get Soriat, we like Mama Sierra Leone. The photo finish a day, $40,000, you get a brand new photo finish, we get everything, right? And if we like Sierra Leone, we like the youth of Sierra Leone, right? We're not able to host any international competition now because we not get this photo finish. The last thing is the track. Other countries and they don't get the track. This track here, so the first track we been there when the Chinese and Billy soon have been the Germans and laid it first track. So when the Chinese then can do the renovation again, then change them, put this other one. But waiting they happen with them track then yaso. When then the bill and track then yaso all over the world, they not they allow motorcar for ride on top because it gets some smaller balls them inside. Anytime when motorcar ride on top, it dents, it boss. So now that make if you go round the track, you go see some areas and they be black because water is settled there. So we also the appeal to the government. The Chinese then the plan for can do a thorough renovation, but the renovation will become meaningless if we continue to make motorcar then they ride on top this track. All over the world, motorcar not the ride on top the track. If we able to pass law like waiting happen in Kenya, non-motorcar not go inside the stadium. When I go Morocco, non-motorcar. When I go Congo, there was the technical director for a very big country. He go the technical meeting and say now let me go inside for go inspect the track. Away now woman away high shoes. They not allow them. So if shoes they not allow them, what of vehicle? They not allow. Let me begin cherish them things and yaso. When we cherish them, it go help the country. This is not all part of discipline. Let the government come down very hard on discipline, on sports. Let the track be very sacred, not a place for people and for the camp with motorcar, rally around with motorcar. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
You're welcome, sir.
Viewers, on yourself don't listen, waiting. Coach Harold don't talk concerning the constraints where they get inside the athletic body, where they call on Soyat people and also the governments for make them help them because they get plenty thing they would lack more like inside the field events. And also we don't hear you with the PRO for the Bo Rangers Football Club don't say as you don't give people hope for come in the numbers for make sure so they can support the team against mighty Blackpool. May don't be your host when I Scyll Akempta-Kargbo. Plenty thank you to my camera operator on Asame Bright and also to my noble executive producer when Dr. Aisatuka Kejalo. Until then, always stay tuned to Sierra Network Discoveries in Sports.